Halloween's over, and it's not quite Christmas. Try though the supermarkets might. It's dark when you go to work, dark when you come home, and the only rational response is to retreat under a blanket with something familiar on the screen. I think we can all agree that it's time to throw on Ugly Betty and quietly ferment until spring.
I am a monster!
And it's not just me. According to a recent poll, half of American audiences rewatch shows they've already seen at least once a week, citing comfort and reliability as the main reasons. It's no secret that we're living in an age of nostalgia. Almost half of young people say they wish they'd grown up without the internet. So it makes sense that our favourite reruns feel like a portal back to a simpler time.
We're having a laugh, Jeremy, a bloody good laugh.
I caught up with the queen of some of my all-time favourite comfort shows, the original diva herself, Vanessa Williams. Why is it so tempting to keep going back into these stories that we already know and love?
Yeah, I think it's like your favorite songs. You got your playlist, and sometimes you just want to tap into what makes you feel good, especially when you've had a day that's kind of challenging and you just want to escape and know you'll be guaranteed the laugh.
It's actually quite jarring meeting you because I'm currently on my 4th rewatch of Ugly Betty.
Oh, yeah, 4th rewatch?
I literally,
wow.
To the point where I almost know it inside and out.
Wow, you know it better than I do, probably.
So I may have briefly lost my cool, but I grew up watching Vanessa's characters, back when TV was a collective event. And now those shows live on streaming platforms, it means I never stopped watching them. I mean, this kind of speaks for itself. With a Desperate Housewives revival in the works, I had to ask if we might see one iconic role back on the lane.
I have no idea. I have not gotten a call. I know it's a completely different team.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they'll go a completely different route. I mean, I'm 62, so it's a different, Wisteria Lane, they probably will do a much younger group of gals.
I've got a lot of catching up to do with my old friend.
If they call to have me do a quick cameo, possibly, but I've not gotten any word from anyone yet.
The irony is that Vanessa Williams has made a career out of playing women that are anything but comforting.
I've never realized what tiny features you have.
So why is she drawn to playing the villain? And why are we obsessed with coming back to them time and time again?
Well, the villain is always interesting to play and to watch. So, and those are always the ones that kind of leap out on the page to me. I did a movie called Soul Food, and it's about 3 sisters, and I was offered the sister with the children, and I read it, I go, no, I want Terry. And they're like, really? Oh yeah, she takes no prisoners, she has an acerbic wit. Being likable is not what is exciting to me.
Yeah.
Doing something that's unexpected always turns me on as an actress.
Rewatching is big business. Netflix paid $100 million in 2018 to keep streaming the rights to Friends.
Oh my God!
Warner Brothers paid $425 million for the rights the following year.
Honey, there's a reason.
The Office? NBC paid an incredibly low-key sum of $500 million for the streaming rights.
Did I stutter?
It seems our obsession with nostalgia isn't slowing down. Just look at 2025 alone. Oasis and Pulp made dramatic comebacks, and the box office looked like a time capsule. If you're looking to hunker down for the winter, here are some of the greatest comfort shows of all time and where you can find them. First up, New Girl. Zooey Deschanel stars as Jess Day, a relentlessly upbeat and quirky teacher who has to move in with 3 single guys following a rough breakup.
The men in suits here, the professionals, would like to know what the plan is.
I'm a professional too, pal.
You're not, please. You work at a bar. It's a whole different thing. I respect you. Just please.
It's endlessly charming, full of heart, and still makes me belly laugh on my 3rd rewatch. Heartbroken? Watch New Girl. Doom scrolling with housemates? Watch New Girl. Rough Day at the Office? Watch? Well, you get the idea. Our next pick really needs no introduction. Creators David Crane and Marta Kaufman pitched Friends to NBC in 1993. It was originally meant to be called Insomnia Cafe, which is not the catchiest title, but a show about 6 friends navigating love, relationships, sex, and careers in unrealistically gorgeous Manhattan apartments clearly had universal appeal, and it was streamed almost 60 million times in December 2024 alone. Its significance is hard to overlook, inspiring a generation of choppy layers and unrealistic expectations of your mates. I'll be there for you. I mean, I can barely get mine out of the group chat. Even if you haven't seen this next one, you will have experienced it through osmosis. And by that, I mean memes. The Office follows the mundane and absurd day-to-day at Dunder Mifflin. Now, I recently had a meltdown about The Office. Please stop putting
Looking for the pound to my gym.
on your dating profile. I don't retract this statement, and I still think that Parks and Rec is the better show, but I know I'm in the minority. Before Netflix lost the streaming rights, it was the platform's most streamed show, with Americans cumulatively streaming more than 57 billion minutes of it in 2020 alone. All 9 seasons are streaming on Prime. Next time you're working from home, mute your Teams meeting and blissfully disassociate into a world where your colleagues make you laugh, not scream. What's your all-time favorite comfort show? Drop it in the comments below, and we'll be back with more recommendations next week.